Hey everybody, welcome to the Maker's Gonna Learn YouTube channel. My name is Alicia, and today we're gonna be covering something a lot of you all have so many questions about. We wanted to show you all of the different materials that you can etch on. We have done lots of testing around here, and we're gonna bring you some of our favorites and some of our not so favorites on the materials that we tested out. You're gonna be pretty surprised at what we found out, and I'm gonna give you a couple little tricks of the trade. That way you all can do this on your own at home. Let's get right into it. I want to preface this video by saying that if you are going to be etching at all, make sure you're wearing the proper PPE. We have lots of videos covering many of these projects. Actually, I think we've got a video for each one of these, and it's going to kind of give you a little bit more details about what you need to wear, like wearing gloves and goggles and things like that. We do use some quite erosive materials whenever we're etching, so make sure that you are always being super safe whenever you are practicing this craft. I'm going to go ahead and show you all everything that you can etch using Armor Etch, which you can get at Hobby Lobby, Michael's, any of your local craft stores. So this is Armor Etch. It's a glass etching cream. We like to kind of test the limits here. So we have actually used this on a couple other things. We etched some slate with it. We etched a mirror with it, which technically is glass. But just make sure that you're reading the labels and you're not doing anything crazy like mixing chemicals. There are lots of instructions and stuff here on the back. As far as like following directions, you just want to stick to the directions. But we have tested it on slate and we've tested it on mirrors. We've done it on wine glasses, and it looks so beautiful and so classy. That's why I love the etching cream and like the etching technique in general. I just feel like it looks really high end and it doesn't look super handmade. Something a little bit more intense that we've used is the ferric chloride. Now this is for metals such as brass and copper. We've even etched stainless steel. We haven't had consistent results doing copper. There are a few different ways that you can go about it. We just haven't found a way that we love, but we did do it on brass and we did do it on stainless steel, and I'm going to show you all those here in just a second because they turned out so beautiful. But if you're going to be using ferric chloride, you're going to need a neutralizing base, and that is going to be pure baking soda. So we just got this off Amazon. You can get it at Walmart, any stores that you may get groceries at. They're going to probably sell pure baking soda. This one's nice because it's like a little shaker on the top. But basically you apply the ferric chloride and then you put this on top to neutralize everything. We have tons of videos I'll link below for you all. That way you can go and see how we actually do the entire process. I want to go ahead and go over the ones that we use the Armor Etch on. So we'll just start with my favorite, okay? This is one of my favorites. We didn't actually do a project for this, but the mirror is so pretty. Like, I don't know if you guys are catching the reflection, but we basically just put the etching cream on the mirror. So we used a stencil to put the flowers on there, and then we etched over top of it. And this part is the part that's etched, and I just really love the look of this. We've also etched on slate. So this slate cutting board was a Target dollar spot find, which I think is really cool because I want to say it was like $5. But this is so classy. This is such a perfect wedding gift for somebody, and it etched so perfectly. Like, there's not a lot of flaws in this. You all may not be able to see it from super far away, but there's really not a lot of imperfections in this. I mean, this looks like we bought it off Etsy, bought it from the store, and I really love how the etching cream looks on the slate. And like I was saying before, we do have videos for this, so if you want to go and watch the tutorial, I will have it linked below for you all. Another thing I love about etching, especially on glass or like ceramic mugs, you can actually add color to these. So I've seen people use speedball ink. I've seen people use rub and buff. This one we actually use gold rub and buff. So this is a Christmas decoration, which I love so much. It's super cute. But yeah, you can totally add color to your etched projects and it just gives it a totally new look. So I really, really love how that turned out. It did take a lot of experimenting, but we have videos on this as well. Now let's talk about everything that we etched using our ferric chloride. So my favorite project is the stainless steel cups. This turned out so good, you guys. I feel like these look almost as if they were engraved with a laser, which I think is so cool, because if you don't have access to a laser, but you do have access to ferric chloride, you're going to be able to get that same look. So these look really, really good, just using the ferric chloride and then neutralizing it with the baking soda. We've got a video linked below for you all if you're curious about the process on how to do this. It is so simple and such a fun project to do. So this is using ferric chloride on brass, which I was very reluctant. I thought that's not gonna work, it's gonna look bad. But like, this looks good, y'all. I love this. And you know, this is just like a little tray that we got off of Amazon. But this would be so cute if you etched on your canister lids, because I feel like a lot of canister lids are made out of this brass. You could do like, I don't know, sugar, flour, something on the edge, and it would be so, so cute. Or even if it had a handle, you could etch something along the edge here. So lots of options here, but we love, love, love the look of this. This is another one I didn't include in the beginning, but I wanted to show you all what it looks like whenever you try to etch with citrus strip. Now there's a lot of conversation about, is this etching? Is it engraving? Call it whatever you want. We're calling it etching. I want to show you all what you can do with citrus strip on powder coated tumblers. We have a live stream on this that is still on our YouTube channel, as well as a recorded video for you all to watch. This process is so much fun. We felt like a mad scientist when we were putting it all together. But I want to show you all the results from applying this to a powder coated tumbler. So this is a super intricate logo that we did for a local videographer. This looks like we stuck it in a laser and then engraved the entire thing, or etched, whatever you want to call it. But the citrus strip, whenever you apply it and then apply some heat to it, it peels off that powder coating, which is amazing. So we have done so many tumblers with the citrus strip method because it looks so good, so clean, and we just really, really love how it turns out. It looks super professional and just really fun to do. As you can see, there are so many different ways that you can incorporate etching into your craft projects, and there are so many different materials that you can use to etch as well. Don't be scared to kind of think outside the box whenever you're crafting. Even if you're not etching and you're just crafting in general, it's good to think outside the box. You just never know what you're going to come up with. Thank you guys for coming to today's video. I cannot wait to see you in the next one. If you're new here, make sure you hit the subscribe button as well as the little bell, so every time that we post a video, you will be notified. We will love to see you again soon. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.